Hello viewers, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Women with Aramide. I am happy to be here and I hope you are happy as well. So what are we discussing today? Today I'll be sharing with you all my experience as a student and also as a resident of Turkey with you all. So I am a student of emergency nursing, a master student of emergency nursing. And I will be highlighting some things to you based on my experience here. The first is coping with new environment and weather. The second is settling down as a foreigner here. And the third one is language. So I'm starting from the first one, which is coping with new environment and weather. How do I cope with the environment and also the weather? You know, as a Nigerian, coming down to a new country is going to be a lot of things will change, and you have to go through the reorientation process. What do I mean by this? Nigeria, the way we greet, the way we do things is so different from these people. And also, like we always look forward to respect. Here it is not like that. So you have to calm down. That is why I say you have to go through the reorientation process, adjusting to new environment. You have to be calm. You have to study your environment. Try to understand the people of the community as well. And how do I cope with the weather? When I got here, it was during the winter period, which means it is very, very cold at that point. So when I got here, I tried to get different winter jackets that could help me sustain in the weather when I'm outside or probably trying to go out. So, and also I make sure that when I get back, I have a very hot bath. So the cold that has penetrated to my body won't have effect on me. And while I'm having the hot bath, I make sure that I try to exercise my body. Next point is settling down. Settling down in terms of getting accommodation as a foreign student. When you try to get accommodation as a foreign student, put in mind some basic things which I refer to factors. The first, I will say, the cost of the accommodation. Make sure it is what is affordable for you and you will be able to afford it throughout your stay or your study, because as a student here, you are not permitted to work. So when you are getting accommodation, put into consideration that okay, if anything at all happens, you will be able to survive in payment of your rent. And also the next thing is the proximity of the place to market centers. Why I said this is because I won't really advise you to be spending more on transportation, because as a student you are not working. Spending a lot on transportation is another cost. So when you try to consider the proximity of it being close to the market, that means it's going to be accessible, trackable, for you to get anything you want to get, be it foodstuffs, be it clothes, or whatsoever needs that you want. So that is saving you. When you consider the proximity, you make sure that it is not so far from all these places, then you are cutting cost on your transportation. Then the next thing is make sure the place is close to your school. Why I say this is also on the basis of transportation, because you are not earning. So you don't have to put a lot of pressure on yourself or trying to be like, okay, how do I get this money or something. But if you already plan ahead that okay, my accommodation is going to be close to this place, it's going to be accessible, then you won't be having issue with transportation. Right now, the school is on lockdown because of the pandemic, so the hostels are not open. But while you are trying to get private hostel, make sure that it is close to school and also it is close to the market. Then the third one I will be sharing with you is the language. Oh, I omitted something. Before the language, also try to make sure that where you are getting your accommodation, is also somewhere that that you can see a like-minded people, like foreigners like you, because when you want to relate issue, you'll be able to talk to somebody of like mind that understand your language, that understand your point of view, your ideas as well, because here the language is different, which is leading us to the third highlight, which is language. Language here is different from English. Turkey is not an English speaking country, so when you get here as a student, foreign student, you have to go through the language class. I know it might not be easy learning a new language in a new environment and all that. We have a lot of different factors that might be hindering you, but trust me, it's going to be worth it. When I came here, I had a lot of complaints. Language, how do I cope? But with time, I am coping. And how did I cope with this? I try to communicate with people in the environment, that is their citizen, even when I know that I am not saying it right, but the fact that I try to encourage myself to say it, and with time I get better, and with time you will learn a lot that even you will feel comfortable, because communication is very key to a human environment, and if you are not able to communicate, a lot of things will be misplaced, a lot of things you won't be able to address as well. So communication is key factor, which is I would like you to pay attention to the language. It is not easy, as I said. Nothing is easy in a new environment, but I know with time you get used to it. As a new student or as a foreign student, you will get used to it. Trust me, if I can do it, you can do it, and you can even do more better than I am. And I would also like to say this as a potential student, or maybe a student in a new environment that is coming down to Turkey. I would also advise you to calm down when you do things, because there are good people everywhere, and don't forget that there are also bad people everywhere. If they say these people can take advantage of your naivety, they can take advantage of your innocence, because they know that you are new to the environment, and if they see that you are too agitated, you are not this kind of person that is calm and all that, they will take advantage of that. So when you are coming, have it in mind that you need to be calm in doing things, and also communicate your ideas with people that understand you before you do anything, so that you won't get into the wrong hand. I hope with this video I've been able to satisfy your curiosity as potential students or as new students in Turkey. And also in my next video, I will be sharing with you different accommodation, different hostels that you can get, and this is going to be based on different affordability. My affordable might not be your affordable, so I hope with this I've been able to help solve some issues, and also look forward to the next video. Thank you. Do have a nice day. Please kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel if you want this to continue. Bye.